Alright, topic of changing cash. So many of you arrive here in Paraguay, will need to change money. The typical cambio is this one, which is MD Cambio, and so you can, they basically display the rate that they offer you. So you've got it here, and let me get a bit closer, like this. So it works like this basically. So they tell you compare, so it's the price they buy your euros. So if they buy your euros, they buy it at 8,300 Guarani for €1. So you've got €1, they give you 8,300 Guaranis. There's one more here, for instance, right? And around Villa Morra, you will have a number of Cambio. There's one more here, for instance, right? And so you can see that, remember the one just before, they were giving you 8,300 Guarani for €1 that you have. Here they give you 8,200 Guaranis. Let me get a bit closer. Not sure if you can see clearly, there's a sun. They give you 8,000. It's not displayed there. Oh no, it's displayed, but it's hard to read. They give you 8,200 Guarani for your euros. So you rather go to the one that give you the highest amount of Guarani. So the other one, for instance, MMD Cambio, which is a well-known one. You find also Chaco Cambio. Look at the rate, because if you change quite a lot of money, then that can potentially be a bit of money, right? You go with your currencies, you go to the counter, they will ask you for your passports, and they will ask you how much you want to change. So for instance, I would like to change €1,000 into Guaranis. They ask for you, they take your passport, they ask you also where do you stay sometime. I think they ask you on the first time you change something, but then they don't ask you afterwards, but they ask you for an ID or passport every time, right? It's the way it works. They have a machine that counts the notes, so don't be surprised, right? So €1 equals 8,200 Guaranis for 8,300 Guaranis. So if you change €1,000, you're gonna go into millions and millions, right? So you're gonna have a lot of knots, especially if they give you knots of 50,000. If they ask for knots of 100,000, please, because otherwise you're gonna have a shitload of knots, and that could be bulky, for instance. Yeah, you don't expect to actually fit that into a pocket. It's too much. Yeah, that's it. Just be careful about not showing the money anywhere, of course. Just common sense, right? Because that's a lot of money, definitely. What else? No, if you have any other question, feel free to ask. So walking around Villa Morra, I see here another cambio. The rate so it's triple C, and you see the rate they offer you for euros on the same day as the other one is 8,350. So it's a better rate than even MND Cambio, okay? And it's basically at the corner of a street. It's not too visible, but it's worth some time just walking a little bit. Look on Google Map a number of search for Cambio, which is fiat currency exchange shop, and walking 5 minutes, you can maybe save 1 or 2% on a high amount of money. It could be definitely worth it. All right? Cheers.